The tech is just going to be there to help you out to achieve better performance, not the other way around.
So I take a slightly different view on that because I guess I love tech. Oh, I love the data is probably another way of looking at it.
But I think we really like the data because we are coaches. And
yeah,
my concern here is the athletes who have the data. What's the percentage of athletes who actually look at it?
I mean, I think so that itself kind of goes to the heart of the question, I think, and it is what is actually happening here. Is the technology and therefore the data driving your session, or are you using it as a tool to help inform you about how to adapt and change your training going forwards? And I think where probably sort of more experienced athletes sit is it's a bit more of a data capture, and it's information which you can then use. And I think at that point in time, pace, power, whatever it might be, heart rate, overrides your RPE, and you're almost using that as a tool to understand what some of those exercise zones are, and then missing the last step, which is you need to understand what that means for you. But if you're tired, you need to be able to interpret that and be able to do something with it. The power's a bit higher, my heart rate's a bit higher than it should be for what that pace suggests. The experienced athlete then brings in those data sources and says, this doesn't feel right. And that's the last bit, which I think a lot of athletes don't quite get. So I'm all for capturing the data as long as you're going to do something with it. And I think that's the point which you made really, really crucially. And if you are doing something with it, are you educating yourself so that you can then perform without the data and still do the same thing? Like I remember, I mean, it's been a long time since I properly raced, but I used to be able to kind of go out and I could just give you the pacing that I was running at because I knew it really well. And I knew what that meant for me as well. So the data, the pace in that instance was being used in a way that he could then calibrate himself and his effort to be able to then train effectively. And that's the bit which people are missing. And that's where you should be reliant on tech, but only if you're working towards that.
In the end, we go back to what we said before. You have to understand yourself first. And the tech is just going to be there to help you out to achieve better performance, not the other way around. What I see nowadays is people want to know a lot. And they forget the most basic thing is to understand themselves.